Radical.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the program. I'm Chip Barnacle. In case you missed it, last week, RCW Tag Team Champions Slow Joe and Rondo McDonald had a few select words for their opponents.
Sunday night, Spartanburg Civic Center. You can bet your ass I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there with bells on, and it's gonna be real colorful. Let me tell you, boy. Quite colorful when those beautiful shades of crimson just come running down their furrowed brow to the beautiful hues of purple that come courtesy of Birmingham and Waxahachie. And it's gonna come real quick. Tell them, big man.
It's gonna be expeditiously.
So Sunday night, things are gonna change. They're gonna change for the better, and I'll see you there.
And now, for the very first time, we'll hear from their opponents from across the pond, the Bruiser and the Brawler.
RCW, we got a bone to pick with you, and Slow Joe, Rondo McDonald, I got a big bone for you, brother. That's right, we beat Big Al and the Hairy Man Jeff for these Wrestling Babble Tag Team Championships. And now, we're coming for yours, the RCW Tag Team Championships. We're on a quest for cheap cereal box championships. And when the Brawler and the Bruiser, the Brim Place brothers roll into your town, skulls are gonna get cracked and asses are gonna get pounded.
It's gonna be an international slam fest that can't be missed. Now, some of you might have been wondering about the Cruiserweight Champion, the Menacer. He's been away for 3 weeks due to a suspension, and he's got a few things to say to his opponent, Dick Dickinson.
Someone told me that you got a problem with me. The Menacer is coming up full throttle into the ring next Saturday night, and you better be ready, because maybe there's some rumors of me drinking on the job, and that's up to me, god damn it. There's nothing else that I don't do for my fans and for my people out there, the little Menacers. You hear me, brother? That's what I'm talking about. I'll be smashing your face 5 ways from Sunday, this coming Saturday night. So you let me drink my Jack, and you let me drink that Hams. I don't give a shit, boy. It's gonna be happening, and it's gonna be happening strong. Like real strong, boy. You hear me?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Steph Templeton.
And I'm Richie Peppermint.
And you're joining us here on the main event. Tonight we're gonna see the Inseminator squaring off against the Mass Murderer.
He's wanted for 12 counts of murder, you know.
Now I gotta hand it to this capacity crowd. They're really showing their support for the Inseminator now. I don't think I've ever seen anyone get behind a cowboy like that since Brokeback Mountain.
No doubt about it, Rich. Beautiful Sunday evening in the world-renowned Hackenbush Arena.
You know, in my career I spent a lot of time here in Hackenbush. It's wonderful. But back to these two gentlemen right here. I think we're in for one hell of a match, Stiffy boy.
Couldn't agree more. Two combatants with exemplary physiques. Yet a true example of David versus Goliath here tonight.
Oh, you bet. I don't think that the Mass Murderer's forehead clears the proverbial taint of the Inseminator's beanbag.
Oh my god, he just gave him a fucking concussion. Call a goddamn ambulance. No, he's okay.
Now you gotta give the Mass Murderer a little more credit there, Stiff. He's got quads of quartz and the abdomen that's there, much like that of the thorax of a grasshopper.
But he's not even fighting back. Thank Jesus for his wife who got that life insurance policy.
Now I wish I could call this an upset, but the Mass Murderer just gets pounded like your mother did in the locker room at that New York Jets game, Stiff.
Indeed. But I would equate it to your mom walking around in the parking lot at the Sizzler. Groundbreaking.
Oh, you bet, Stiff. This one's over. Thanks everybody for watching. God rest the mass murderer. Once again, luckily for his wife, the coffin will most likely need to be a tiny child's coffin, so I'm just saying. You save some money there. Good night, everybody.
Joe Grotesque coming to you live from the bathroom. Why? Because I give a crap. In case you didn't already know, that was actually footage from Capcom's Saturday Night Slam Masters, one of my favorite wrestling games from the 16-bit era, along with another game called Natsume Championship Wrestling. Now, Natsume was really special to me because I was a huge fan of Japanese wrestling, and though some of the character names are kind of changed, it does include many of Japan's most iconic wrestlers. Now, the controls on the game take a little while to get used to because they're slightly different from other wrestling games of that time, but once you get used to them, it's a great time, let me tell you. If you haven't played this game, then I highly recommend it, especially if you have someone else to play with. Even better yet, if you can find the Super Famicom version, it's even better. But while we're on the subject of wrestling, I really wanted to share a story with you guys. Now, on November 26th of 1985, I attended my very first professional wrestling event that took place in a gymnasium in a high school that just so happened to be the high school I eventually went to. And let me tell you, there was some tremendous talent performing that night, including Dusty Rhodes, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and even the Nature Boy Ric Flair himself. Which leads me into my actual story that takes place in 1989. My dad took me to my very first Charlotte Hornets basketball game. So we're sitting in our seats waiting for the game to start, then out of my peripheral I see two guys walking up to sit down in the row of seats behind us. As they got closer, I noticed it was Arn Anderson and Ric Flair. They took their seats and kept to themselves. Now throughout the game I couldn't help but look behind me just to make sure I wasn't hallucinating. Eventually, Arn Anderson caught a glimpse of me staring at him. He gave Rick a little elbow, and they both looked at me and gave me the 4 horsemen symbol. I absolutely lost it and looked at my dad in hysterics. Even while all this was going on, the main thought in my head was, oh my god, we've got better seats than the 4 horsemen. So thank you guys for listening to that little story, and for checking out the Wrastlin' special, and for making it this far in the video. I can't thank you enough. Bless you. So, until next time, take care, brother.
Saturday night, we'll see who's living. We'll see who's living large. Maybe I'll be drinking. Maybe I'll be puking in the corner. Maybe that's what I'll be doing. But it doesn't matter. You're gonna be eating the pavement, boy. See you then.